how did you start writing? What was your very first job that you had?
Yeah, so I began as a broadcaster. Actually, I was a sportscaster on radio, and then I was the late night news guy for a very, very small ABC affiliate in the Midwestern United States. I really wasn't very good at it, and it wasn't long before I found myself in sales,
Mhm.
just to make a living.
Yeah.
And I knew nothing about sales, though. I had not had any formal sales training. And
Mhm.
so I floundered for the first few months until I was in a bookstore, and this is 40 years ago now. So you didn't necessarily know about all the great materials that were out
Right.
there because there weren't a whole lot of materials out there. It was, again, 40 years ago. But I stumbled across a couple of books on sales. One was by Tom Hopkins and one was by Zig Ziglar. And just seeing that there was some sort of methodology to sales, which again, I didn't know.
Right.
So it was encouraging to me. So I took those books home, and I like to say I never read them. I devoured them. And
Mm.
I would spend night after night into the wee hours of the morning reading, studying, drilling myself, making notes, highlighting, underlining, dog-earing pages, and really within a few weeks, my sales began to really go great. And
Really?
what was fascinating to me was, I mean, there still at this point was not a whole big difference in me as a person that there were 3 weeks ago, but I now had a methodology. I
Mm.
now had a system I could follow.
Yeah.
And, I personally define a system as the process of predictably achieving a goal based on a logical and specific set of how-to principles, the key being predictability. If it's been
Mm.
proven that by doing A, you'll get the desired results of B, then all you need to do is A and continue to do A, and you'll get the desired results of B. And so, this again, it was very encouraging to me. So I started, studying more, and I started buying cassette tape albums right back then.
Yeah.
That's how old I am, right? It
Yeah.
was cassette tapes, going to seminars. But here's the big thing, Baron. I started getting all these personal development books. So
Mm.
books like How to Win Friends and Influence People, The Magic of Thinking Big, Think and Grow Rich, Psycho-Cybernetics, The Richest Man in Babylon, all these books that were building me on the inside. I came to realize that success is really an inside job. It manifests itself outwardly, but it
Yeah.
begins in here and here, the head and the heart.
Yeah.
And that's really where my fast. So I loved sales. I loved the personal development aspect of it, and that's kind of how things happen in that regard.
Success is an inside job.
Yeah, it's where
I
it
love
began.